Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing kind of like a purpley industrial type makeup, and I'm going to be starting with the Maybelline Baby Skin, and I'm going to be putting that on my trouble areas and such. And I seem to be taking an eternity to put this on. Oh wow. Rub, 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 and then pat it in. Alright, and once I decide that I finally patted it enough, I'm gonna try and find my foundation because I have like 6 of them. Okay, and this is the Maybelline Matte Poreless in shade 112. And believe it or not, if I go out in the sunlight, the shade actually looks kind of dark on me. Oddly enough, it's like really dark, but also really pink. And I am running out of this stuff, so it took me like forever. And I put way too much on my hand. Okay, not way too much, but I did put a little bit too much on my hand. So I'm just going to dot it all over my face and get some in my nose. And then, see, definitely get it down the neck, and I'm going to make a bunch of faces as I do this, apparently. Don't know why, but I am. And I'm trying to use up as much of this foundation as I can, and I'm just going to wipe off the excess because I put too much on, and then I'm just going to blend it in. And as soon as I'm blending, I'll be right back. Alright, well, now that we are back after that little trouble with pausing it, we are just going to finish blending it in for some reason. I decided to start recording again before it was all blended in, so, alright, and then we're going to take the Mega Glow Wet n Wild Hello Halo in Halo Graphic, which is the lightest shade that they make, and I don't think you guys could probably see any of that, but it's really pretty. It's like, obviously, it's like Halo holographic, and I'm just going to sit that right in front of the camera. Good job, Alyssa. I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge. Alright. And I'm going to realize at this point that I did not put enough on, and I want more. So I'm going to add more. Probably more than I need, but hey, you can never have too much highlight. Well, you can, but the point here is to look like a glazed donut. So that's exactly what we're doing. I'm just going to blend that out, and then pull her hair back and blend it out some more, I guess, because I want things to be blended extremely perfectly. Okay, well, it seems like I'm happy, so I'm going to put that on my nose and the other side of my face, and I'll be right back. The faces I make, oh my. Alright, now we're going to get the Coty Airspun Loose Translucent Powder. Okay, I think you can actually read that one, and this is probably my favorite loose setting powder I've ever tried, just because a lot of them, they usually give me like a white cast, or they just make my skin look terrible, so I'm just going to like lightly pat that all over my face. I'm not going to be baking, just because I have kind of a bit of dry skin for today, and I'm not actually going to be like going out and wearing this look. This is just a film it kind of look. I actually have nowhere to go today. So, funny thing is about this look is I was looking on my Pinterest and on YouTube. One of my favorite makeup YouTubers is It's Likely Makeup, and I saw she did like a purpley look, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. So this is kind of inspired by that. Okay, now I'm just gonna dust that extra powder off in case there is any. And I'm probably doing this way more than I need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. And, well, I think I'm going to dust it off for a million years. Okay. And then I'm going to go in and I have like all my stuff's in a bag. I think I showed. This is not actually the right brand. This is a mix of the L'Oreal True Pro. I don't remember. It's older, but it's the contour and highlight duo. It's the contour and the lightest one, and then mixed with a little bit of the e.l.f. St. Lucia, because that's really, really warm, and and that other stuff is really, like, I don't know, I was running out of it. I had next to nothing, so I needed to make it go farther. So this is actually a mix, so it's not actually in the right pan. So I'm just gonna like lightly contour-ish, and I'm just gonna do like hollows on my cheeks and a little bit up my temple, just a tiny bit. And then once I decide that I've blended for like a million years, I'm going to contour my nose a little bit for absolutely no reason at all, because I wear glasses and it kind of ruins the illusion, so it doesn't really matter, but I do it anyway. So, gonna blend that out for a million years again. I have blending issues. Everything has to be seamless, that's the point. Oh, and hold the packaging upside down. Genius me. Okay, this is the e.l.f. bronzer and blush duo in St. Lucia. I think this is the lightest one they make. It's still kind of too warm for me, if I go with the really light hand over top my contour, it looks really nice, and then I just kind of put it around the rest of my face to give me the color that I lack. So, oh yes, and here I am actually listening to music. You can probably see my earbuds, and I am changing the song because, I don't know, it switched to something really calm, and I was listening to very heavy music. I think I was listening to Motionless in White at the time. So I decided to change it because I wanted something very heavy. I think it changed to like, I don't know, something really, I think it was the Star Set, Ready, I don't know, Ready, I don't even know what it was. But yeah, it changed, so I changed it back because I didn't want to listen to little, yeah, I'm listening to Motionless in White. Yeah, that's what I'm listening to. And I'm just gonna excessively blend this, and I'm taking the excess and blending it on my neck because I don't actually put any more on my neck. I just blend it down once on the brush. Man, those earbuds, honestly, they're so annoying. There is no way you can put them in your ear and they don't like start, like they fall out. I don't know if it's like I think they're too big for my ear, a little piece, because they're like, they don't even like want to sit in there right. So if they were too small, they'd stay better, but those are just annoying. So I'm gonna make more faces as I reach for my brush. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and there are my wonky, crazy eyebrows that just did not want to cooperate today. Okay, they don't really want to cooperate any day, but yeah. So I'm going to try and brush them out and salvage them because they look terrible and really weird. I had like the hardest time finding a correct shade for my brows that also looks good in my hair, because my brows are like a lot darker than my hair. They're like, they don't look it like when you first come like far away, but when you get a little bit closer you can tell they're much darker. So, and then I'm going back into the bronzer and blush duo with just another bronzing brush from e.l.f. I use a lot of e.l.f. brushes. I'm gonna use the blush, and this is like such a light blush, it's really hard to mess it up. So I can use it. Usually when I put blush on, I look like a clown. And so I don't use blush, but this one seems to work. And I'm going to put a little bit on my nose because I don't know why, but I thought that was a good idea. Alright. And see, there we go. I just adjusted my earbud again because it keeps falling out. And there we go again, excessively brushing away. Just making sure everything's blended. And then I'm going to point to my eyes, apparently, and make a couple faces while I try to find the palette I'm looking for. And this is the Hard Candy, I don't even remember what it's called. It's the Hard Candy Look Pro Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm using the mauve-y, purpley kind of shade. It doesn't really show up purplish on camera, but it is pretty purple. It's like a mauve. It's really, really nice for like a transition shade, and I'm just taking the e.l.f. It's a blending pro brush. I don't know. It's probably one of my favorite brushes, so I kind of wore the name off the handle. But it's like one of their $3 ones. You can find it everywhere. It's just basically a flat. It's kind of like a flat but fluffy, rounded brush. It's really nice. I don't know. I really like it, so I'm just going to blend this out, and I totally forgot that I was filming at this point. So usually I go like colors, I don't do one eye at a time. So I forgot I was filming, so I was doing it like I normally do, but when I film, I do one eye at a time. So this is kind of a little bit tedious, but I'm lazy, and I didn't feel like editing all of this out because, well, I'm me, and me does not like editing. It takes forever. So, oh, there I go again. I think I was messaging someone, so I was like checking messages, changing songs, and filming all at once, and fixing my earbud yet again. And I'm going to go into the gray shade. This is actually a really pretty gray. And I'm just going to blend that in just mostly on the outer corner crease. And I'm trying to keep it not too drug out. Usually I drag it out a lot more. Kind of like round it a little bit more. So I'm kind of bringing, I'm just kind of like slightly bringing it in. I'm not fully dragging it in because I don't want it to be, I want it concentrated on the outer side of my eye, not the inner. So just gonna blend it in. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye because I forgot I was filming at this point, and then I look at the camera and realize I'm filming. Why am I doing both eyes? Well, no stopping here. So once I decide that I have got this dark enough, and this thing is I like about these shades, you can like go full in dark or you can build them. So I wanted to build it because I wasn't sure how dark I wanted it. This is kind of like, I've never tried this look before. It's just kind of a first time, so I wanted to be extra careful. So I'm blending that in and trying to show you guys. I'm gonna go into the like purpley grape shade. It's not like grape, but it's really pretty. And I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Can't read that. The e.l.f. blending eye brush. This is like $2. It's really nice for like laying down colors. It packs really well. So I'm just gonna like put that over, but a little bit lower than where I put the gray. And there is a terrible ringing in my house right now. I always film and try to do voiceovers at the worst times. So, yeah. I think it stopped. Hallelujah. Alright, so I am bringing this in more heavily than I brought in the gray, because this is I wanted it to be pretty purple. It turned out pretty good. I'd say it's like, kind of not, I don't know. I usually don't do a lot of purple looks just because, I don't know, I like reds and oranges, but I decided to try this. And I think I'm trying to find another purple shade, or no, I'm half blind, I don't have my glasses on, excuse me, so I got like a pencil type brush, and I'm taking the dark purple shade, and it looks kind of brown actually, but it's purple, and I'm working that into my crease, and on the see, the thing is with this shade, you have to really, unless you're like working it in like that, you have to use your finger to build it up, so it's kind of annoying. So I kind of got like a general shape, and then I darkened it. So yeah, this isn't like the best pencil brush ever. It's a pencil brush, but it's not like, wow, knock your socks off, most accurate pencil brush ever. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, there I go with placing it on my lid with my finger, and I promise my hands are clean. I washed them. So I'm just blending that in, attempting to, I should say. And then I'm going to go back into that pro blending brush or whatever and just blend it out a bit more because it just, I don't know, I blend everything out with a blending brush after I've blended it just to make it perfect. And I'm going into the e.l.f. quad eyeshadow. It's the drama one, and I'm going to that dark shimmery purple, but it doesn't really like shimmer that much. It's just kind of like dark. So, and I will say, I'm going back with that pencil brush. This has the worst fallout I've ever had on eyeshadow. Like These are like an old formula though. I think they changed their formula. These have the worst fallout I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you look at my face, you can see that little darker area. You can see the fallout. It's pretty bad. It's way worse in person, but it was really annoying because I was like, ugh. Now, usually people like will, leave the setting powder and bake under their eye and then take it off afterwards to take away the fallout. Genius Me didn't want to bake today, so I'm like, psh, I'm not doing that. And I was like, oh wait, I'm working with a fallout shadow. Usually I never have problems with fallout, which is amazing because I use like drugstore. I'm cheap. So actually no, I really just like drugstore products. They're really nice. And I'm sorry if you can hear a phone ringing in the background. Like I said, I picked the worst times to do these things. Alright, and I came back and after doing the other eye finally. I'm just taking the smudger brush. I just have the elf one. I'm just taking the gray and smudging it out a little bit under my waterline because, why did I say waterline? Lower lash line. And I'm just kind of like connecting it and bringing it. I'm not fully bringing it in all the way, just because I don't like bringing it in all the way. It doesn't look right to me. And then we're taking that lighter purple shade, a little bit higher, a little bit less in. And then we're going to take the darker purple, same thing, higher and less in. And I'm going to, once I get this as dark as I want, I'm going to take the blending brush again and just blend that out to make a nice smoky under eye. So, and then I'm just going to run around the alopecia edges again because everything has to be blended perfectly. And I'm going to decide because I was like, oh, I was going to put a wing on, and I was like, oh, wait, I need to put something in the center of my lid because I totally forgot about that. So here I am trying to find what I'm going to use for my eyeliner, and then I realized I need to put on something in the center. So, and here I am, couldn't find it. Okay, so I'm starting out with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. I believe this is Precious Petals. I don't know what it is. The sticker that tells the shade came off. It's like the lightest pink one, I think. And I just kind of put that in there, blended it out a little bit, just to give it a little bit of like a sheen and some color. And then I'm going to go back into that. Yeah, I'm still listening to music. That drama palette, and I'm going to take the silver. This one actually doesn't have a lot of fallout. Their shimmers seem to be like really creamy and pigmented, which is really nice. So I just put that on there and blend that out a little bit, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to use this in the inner corner and underneath as well. I forgot I did that. So I just kind of like blended it in. Of course I blended it in. I blend in everything. Alright. And I seem to be quite pleased with that at this point. There I go, adjusting my earbud again. And I took, these are the brushes that came in this little hard candy palette, and this is the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit, and I have to find the shade, actually, because I forgot the shade. It's in the shade Lavender Crown, and it is pretty nice, but this brush sucks. Okay, the one thing I have a complaint about is they are a little dry, so put chapstick on before you put these on. But they are pretty good. They wear pretty well. It's probably one of the better shades, like wear-wise. I mean, it's not like, for most people, I feel like it's not a very wearable shade, but it's still nice. So, and here I am searching for, I do believe I'm looking for a brush, a different brush. Nope. Oh yeah, that's right, I went off camera and put them on. No, I switched to a different brush, and I'm putting on the NYX Body Glitter, I believe. It's Liquid Crystal Body Glitter in the shade Crystal Gunmetal, and this stuff is actually really, really good. I love it. I use it all the time. And I know a lot of glitter, it's like, it takes forever to go away. It's like always there, and it's everywhere. This stuff is like, you wash it off, it's gone. At least for me, I love it. So I'm just putting that over my liner because I wanted a little bit of something different. And then on the inner corner as well, because why not? I like my glitter. And then I did it on the other eye, and I'm trying to show you, but it doesn't show up that well. I need to get better lighting. And then I'm gonna put the same shade of lipstick on that I used for the eyeliner. I'm gonna put it on my lips. And see, when I was putting on the eyeliner, I realized I did not want to put mascara on because it would, like, I don't know. I felt like it would look weird. I kind of wanted it to be like a different look, so I was like, I'm not going to put mascara on. And I was like, alright, this is going to look cool. So I decided not to. I don't know if, I think I'd probably put mascara on next time. Like, I would maybe go for like, if I put mascara on, it'd be like a colored one, but like, I feel like black would just like kind of, just make it too blah, so. Yeah, and I'm trying to put this on evenly. And then oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I put on the highlighter I use on my eyes. I put that on as well. And then my camera cut out because it's dumb. So, I don't know, that's where it cut out. I was trying to, like, ombre it a little bit just to give it a little bit something to soften it a little bit. So, that is my industrial kind of purpley look. I don't know, but thank